What's up, traders? We have some petroleum moving today, so let's go ahead and see how those petroleum stocks played out after the break. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Marv, the man, the myth, the professor. Please, if you like my content, man, subscribe, hit the notifications, like the button, like the content, man. That help. But look, man, let's talk about what happened today. Let's get straight to it. Today, there was a lot of petroleum plays moving today, and of course, we know that petroleum's been under intense scrutiny with all the war that was going on between Saudi Arabia, Russia, and us. So yeah, it's interesting. So anyhow, some things played out for us, but of course, as we always do, we want to always first start with the market. Let's see what the market did and understand that. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to see what's going on with the market. Okay, for starters, here's the Dow. Man, another one of these just weird inside doji, small, not doji, but like spinning top, small, consolidated, no movement candles. So sideways, still sideways. So nothing's really changed in there. So let's check out the SPY as we normally do, which is going to look very similar, but probably have a little more. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, a little more body to this candle. Sideways, I don't know, nothing, no good, no bad. Just kind of flat is what it's looking like here. So we just gotta wait. We gotta keep playing it out and see what's going to transpire from here. Okay, so the question then becomes, what did I trade today? What was on the market or on the docket for me? And I basically saw this morning pre-market. I was like, whoa, finally a ton of plays. And then I started looking at them and I was like, whoa, they're all in petroleum. So, okay, I had to pause it real quick because I had to do something for my son. But yes, all the plays, as I stated, were in petroleum. So I had to discern, okay, well, what, there's a lot of volume in all of it. I had to discern what was the best play of this scenario. So what I decided was I wanted to look at the most active and the biggest percent gainers. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to start with WLL. I'm going to share my screen and my PowerPoint for you in a second. All right, so here we go. WLL pre-market. Here was what it looked like. Basically, kind of shot up here. And I'm always looking for three things. Number one, where did the move start? The move started, of course, here. This was continuation from yesterday. I wasn't really concerned about that because I didn't think it was going to drop that low. Number two, where's the pivot? Well, we see it moved up, kind of got sideways here, and then it bounced again from there. And then it pulled back to this same area and bounced again from there. So I felt very comfortable that 99 cent was the pivot. Number three, what was the boom candle? Where was that volume at? Right here. Okay, but because price was right here, I was just willing to play the pivot. I was just going to wait for the pivot, okay, because it opened in the same location, and I wanted to pull back. I like to dip buy, okay. So essentially, what happened? Now this one got to moving today, okay. So we can see that our dollar area right here, no go, okay. This thing opened and it went and it ran. So now I have what I like to refer to as a high volume play as an option or a MA play. Okay, so what did I do? Well, fortunately, I love when this sets up in this fashion. The high volume and the MA play were at the same price, price as well, but same place at the same time. So really, the high volume kicks in here at 154. This is the biggest candle on the 5-minute candle, 5-minute time frame. And it was at 154, and the MA wasn't far off of it. So I said, oh, I feel really comfortable. And this thing started diving. And I said, well, I'm going to put an order in at 154. I sure did. I got signed in. And immediately I calculated, but I miscalculated. If I got in at 154, I need 15 cents. 10 cents over that is 64. And then 5 more, 60. 69. So essentially I put in 66. That's my fault. I did the math wrong. This thing you can't see. You would have to dig into the 5-minute time frame or even a 3. But this thing went as far as 172. Actually, it came all the way back up here and touched VWAP, which I think was at 178-ish. But I got executed at 166, anywhere between 166 and 167, and I was extremely happy. Okay, now look at this. This happens. I'm done, and I say, okay, well, the next best place to get this is at 125. Okay, I have a candle here. I have a order here. I have a candle here. I mean, a line here at 125. No sooner than I said that, as I'm trying to put the order in, this thing dropped to 127, which I was going to put an order. I always go 3 cents over what I'm looking for. And so I was going to put an order in at 128. Man, this thing came to 127 in 2 minutes, literally 2 minutes. It went from 127 to up here in the 60s, 160s. Oh my God, that would have been a beautiful play. It is what it is. At least I caught the first one. I was ready for that. I was putting the second one in, and it just happened. I was like, geez, I never seen anything move so fast. And so I was just happy that I was able to get it. Okay, so that was my first play. So we had, a good, I think it ended up being 8% trade on WLL. Very happy with that. No complaints whatsoever. Okay. All right. Next stock I was looking at, OAS. Okay, this is another petroleum stock, and I have my game plan. I said basically it has a first buy pending open at 46, and then a second buy. That should be in the second. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. And a second buy at right here at 38. Well, this one did well today. It came in. See how it opened already at my first buy area. I didn't want to test that. That's too close. So I put my order in at 38.5. Unfortunately, it just did not happen. What ended up coming of it is when I put the order in, it bounced and it ran. So now it's viable for two plays: the high volume candle and the MA play. Well, this one, the MA was here, the high volume was at 54. Okay, I did not play this. This was there. I did not play this because this was going on the same time that I first traded WLL and then tried to buy WLL a second time. So this was another opportunity that would have paid handsomely, as you can well see. Just didn't work out because I was already trying to trade the other one. But I'm very happy in regards to the fact that I was ready and had all my lines drawn. Okay, so again, the process is working. Just keeping the process. The third stock we're going to look at is CPAH, C-P-A-H. This one was moving pre-market, but it's just not one of those ones that maintains its gains. Let's go ahead and share the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so CPAH, here was my pre-market game plan. I said, okay, first buy pending open at 403, second buy at 330. Okay, this one, I was interested in this candle depending on what what it did at the open. I just felt like it was too close. Okay, so let's see what happens. It opened literally right in that same area, so I was reluctant to pull that trigger. Okay, and so I was now waiting for 330, and it comes right down into 330 and bounced. This was only a 5% play. It was only a 5%. It didn't give you a full 10, but it came in right here to 332 and it bounced. This, if I recall correctly, was as high as 348. So what would we have needed? So if we got it at 330, we need basically 33 cents for 10%, or 16%, 16 cents for 5. So 33 would have been, of course, 66. It did not get that high. It did give a 5% play. I actually didn't even take the trade, but the bottom line is it was there. Okay, and so that's the key part, is that the process is still the process. Okay, now it's my fault that I didn't take it, but I'll tell you why. I can't find my cursor. Where there it is. I'll tell you why. It was it was showing weakness all morning, for one, and when it came in here, I didn't know. And you never know. And hindsight is always 20/20. I thought it was going to drop all the way to the MA. And I thought I'd rather if I missed this one, I would be okay missing it there if I could have got it at the MA, which at the time was at like 303 or something like that. Or maybe it was in the high 290s, but I wanted the opportunity to get it there because I knew the bounce would have been better. And I ended up being right. It never dropped down there, but this bounce was very weak as I thought it would be. And it just kind of is what it is, man. But I give myself, the discretion to trust my gut, and if I don't feel something, I don't feel it. If I feel like it might, pour out some red when I want to buy, then I'm good, and I'm good because, of course, the experience that I put in, time that I put in back trading, I just seen enough to know like something told me, nah, I don't trust it, and I was right, and I just had to wait patiently. And WLL almost paid me twice, but it paid me the first time, and I'll walk away with an 8% win any day, especially under this quarantine thing. I'm happy to take 8%. So, excuse me, it's all good. Well, hopefully today you guys are gonna be watching the draft like I will be. I'm looking. I need something exciting, man. I'm tired of being cooped up in this house. Hey, like my content, subscribe to the channel. Again, man, if you have any questions, send emails. If you see, I always return respond to the questions that are asked to me. I love sharing educational information and just helping people, learn how to do stuff like this and to grow, man, because, this little coronavirus thing more than ever shows us that you can't just depend on the job. I mean, our unemployment rate is out the numbers, through the roof, I should say, right now. It's unbelievable. We've never seen anything like this. It's unprecedented. But this is why I'm over here making these videos in this channel to show people that, hey man, you can still make money. Um, you can allow your money to work for you and grow your money if you just know what you're doing, you have a plan, and you stay consistent. Okay. All right. Well, I was gonna say something else, but I'll do it on tomorrow's video. Hey, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's make it a good Friday. Close the week out correct. I'm having a pretty good week thus far. See you later.